Hey angels, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming another tarot video, and this is going to be an overview of what the month of July is going to look like for you. I'm going to let you choose between two crystals as always, and this reading is going to be about love, career and some general advice for you. So those are the two crystals to choose from. Pick whichever one you feel the most drawn to. And as always, I will do both crystals in this video. You can also pause the video if you need a little bit more time. And if you chose this crystal, then this reading is for you. And I'm going to start with career. So let's see what is going on in your career in the month of July. And as always, I'm using my tarot cards, but I'm also allowing consciousness to speak through me, so whatever message comes through I will pass on to you. So the first card I have is the Page of Wands, and immediately I'm getting this overwhelming excitement to try something new, to really go out there and follow your passions when it comes to your career. Maybe you have been thinking about starting a new project, maybe you've been thinking about starting a side business, maybe you want to go self-employed. It is so important to you this month to really follow your passions and really go after what you want to do. Not what anybody expects you to do, what you want to do from your heart, what sparks this excitement and this motivation in your heart. And we have the Ten of Coins as well. This is beautiful. See, what consciousness is essentially saying for you, when you are following your heart, when you are following your intuition, when you do what brings you joy, it will lead to success. The Ten of Coins is all about true riches. It's about abundance, you tapping into this abundance that has always been there. Once you really believe in yourself, you have to believe in yourself. Whatever you want to do, when you want to start your own business, you need to have self-belief, because if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in you? How do you expect to attract clients or whatever your business is going to be all about? You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that you are already abundant, because you are. You are simply tapping into what has always been there. So in the month of July, really have this abundance mindset. You have to change the way you think about yourself, about your career, the way you approach things. And this doesn't have to be in regards to your own business. Even if you are employed, this could be you going after a promotion. People are going to see your value and worth because you are starting to see it. So whatever you're working on, whatever your work environment looks like, you have to step up. You have to actually start believing in yourself, in your abilities. And then magic and miracles are just going to happen. Once you start believing in yourself, your whole entire world is going to change, and it's going to bring you so much success, so much abundance, true riches, whatever abundance looks like to you. So let's move on to love. Let's see what is going to happen in the month of July for you regarding your love life. So the first card I got is the Eight of Wands. And this card immediately shows me this light at the end of the tunnel for you. Maybe you have been going through some hardship when it comes to your love life, and you have kind of lost hope that things are going to change, but now you can imagine yourself being in this dark tunnel, and then you see the light at the end of this tunnel, and you are walking towards that light. So we have Justice as well, and the Queen of Swords. You might be emotionally blocked in a way when it comes to love. Your heart might be blocked, your heart chakra, because you feel like you have to protect yourself all the time because you do not want to get hurt again. People have been unkind to you in the past, disrespected you, overstepped your boundaries. So you have this wall up And it is for you to break down these walls again, to actually attract and manifest the love that you want. Because obviously when we're thinking about commitment, when we're thinking about actually committing to another person, there is a risk involved. Of course, we have to trust this other person, and with the Seven of Swords, I do see this need for you to take a risk, to step out of your comfort zone, to step out of this vibration of, oh, I need to protect myself, I need to protect my heart, everybody's out there to get me. You have to step out of this to actually go out into this world to manifest the love that you want. You have to create balance again in your life. Because when you keep staying in this vibration of, oh, everybody is out there to get me, everybody's out there to hurt me, then this is the vibration you're sending out there. And when you do this, you're only going to attract people who are mirroring this back to you. So you need to step out of your comfort zone, do things differently. Because if you keep doing things exactly the same as you always have, how do you expect anything to change? You have to change from within, and then you will see change on the outside. And with the Knight of Wands, I do see you moving things forwards. It is so important for you to create movement in your life, whatever that movement looks like to you, whether that is kind of physical movement, whether that is just movement internally, because you are changing and you have to change. You actually have to walk towards that light at the end of the tunnel, because only you can walk that path, only you can do this. And we have the King of Coins in an outcome position, and the King of Coins kind of represents this person who knows exactly who they are, what they want, and it also speaks of kind of individual accomplishment. You do not need anybody to feel whole. Of course, you want a beautiful relationship to, have somebody to build a beautiful life with. Who doesn't want that? But you have to realize you are already whole and complete on your own. And once you realize that, once you realize how wonderful you are, how amazing you are, you won't have to protect yourself anymore, because you're only going to attract people who are mirroring this back to you. Again, it's a change that has to happen from within. Once you start seeing yourself as love, other people are going to start seeing you as love as well. Now let's see if there's any other general advice for you for the month of July. So we have the Two of Coins, and immediately I do sense this kind of imbalance in your life currently. And again, you need to create that balance. Maybe you are focusing on too many things all at once, and this is kind of draining your energy. It's almost like you feel burnt out because you want to achieve so much all at once. You want to do so much all at once. You want to please everybody else around you, but you're completely forgetting to please yourself. You are the most important person in your life, and you always will be the most important person. So you have to look after yourself. You have to create a beautiful balance in your life. And sometimes that means not trying to do everything all at once and only focusing on the step that is right in front of you. You have to focus on what is most important to you and let go of everything else for now. Only focus on one thing that brings you joy, that will move you forwards. And this is what's going to create balance in your life again, because then you can actually take a breather again, because you're not doing so much all at once. The Ten of Wands, again, you are carrying this heavy, heavy burden because you are doing so much. It feels like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. And you need to learn to say no. You need to learn to say no to things you do not want to do. Because when you say yes to absolutely everything, even if you don't want to do this, you're going to feel burnt out. Because you're not doing what brings you joy, and you're doing too much all at once. So learn to say no, to create balance in your life. That is so important to you right now. And if you chose this crystal, then this reading is for you. So let's start with career as well. What is happening in your career in the month of July? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is always about new beginnings and almost like a passion project of yours. So you want to bring something into fruition. You actually want to follow your passions, start something. So if you have been thinking about changing your jobs, changing your career, just looking for something new, starting your own business, whatever that new beginning looks like to you, whatever you have been thinking about, July is the month for you to start whatever there is to start. Because you are so powerful, you are so limitless. One's energy is also very much about, creation, doing something. You have to remind yourself that you can actually achieve anything you want. You can do anything you want. You are limitless. Even if you are in a completely different career right now, you can change it anytime. You can change how you please because this is your life. You can do whatever you want with it. So start whatever there is to start. If you've been thinking about something for quite a while now, do it. Because if you don't do it, nothing is ever going to come from this. Nothing is ever going to change. Because right now I feel like you are experiencing a bit of hardship when it comes to your career because you just don't feel any joy. You just don't see anything enjoyable about what you're doing right now, and you are craving this change, but only you can change this. Of course, sometimes we can feel sorry for ourselves. We can sit there and moan and complain about what is going on in our lives, what is going on in our jobs. But if we don't change something about this, then we don't have a right to moan anymore or to complain because we have to change. Nobody is coming to make that change for you. You have to do this. And once you make that change, once you actually do something about this, whatever that looks like to you, even if it's just looking for jobs, take that first step towards that new beginning. This is so important to you. And with the Seven of Coins, patience is needed here. Maybe you are a very impatient person. Of course, you want to see everything unfold exactly how you visualize it right now. But some things just take a little bit of time. This is also about a journey. You have to start believing in yourself. You have to grow from this. Every single day you are growing and evolving. You are learning something new. So take this as an opportunity to just grow, to do something that you're passionate about and work on this in your own time. And don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen as quickly as you hope it would. Be patient. Every single day you're working towards this completion. And every single day is a brand new day. You learn something new. Every day is full of new opportunities and possibilities. And this is how you have to view this journey. Be patient with yourself. Not everything has to happen immediately. Sometimes it's all about a journey on how to get from A to B. And you are on this beautiful journey, and so enjoy it. And we have the fountain as well. You have to find back to your true passions, to your true self, and you have to understand that you are consciousness in a physical body. So whatever you want to do, you can actually do this. You have to believe in yourself. You are whole and complete. You do not need validation from the outside. You need to validate yourself. And this is what you need to do. Get out of this situation you're in right now, whatever that looks like to you, whatever step you need to take to get yourself out of this, because you know exactly what that is. If you are unhappy right now, you need to change it. You need to change something. Start whatever there is to start, follow your passions, be patient, and everything is going to turn out so incredibly wonderful. You can't even imagine this. Your mind is simply a collection of memories from the past. So in a way we are limited because the most beautiful thing you can think about is only something you can kind of memorize from the past. This is going to turn out so much better than you could ever imagine. So stick with it, believe in yourself. So let's see what is happening in your love life. Any advice that comes through? This month is going to be very transformative when it comes to your love life. And with the King of Swords, I do sense that you need to change something in your mind regarding your love life. You have to change the way you think about love, the way you view love on a mental perspective. Because when you change your mind, you will start to see changes in your life. And it can only happen when you change the way you think. So maybe you've been thinking about love as something impossible, something that will never come to you. Maybe you're constantly reaffirming to yourself that it is so hard to date, it is so hard to find love. And the more you are affirming this to yourself, the harder it will be. Because whatever you believe to be true, it is going to be true. So if you believe love is hard to find, then love is going to be hard to find. But if you change your mind and you actually say, I am love, I love myself unconditionally, and the person who's going to bring me unconditional love as well, because I have it for myself, I'm already in this relationship. And my reality is simply catching up to this moment. And this is how you need to kind of tweak your mind, how you need to change your mind. And with the sun, I always love when I get the sun in a love reading, because the sun represents this pure happiness, but it has to start within first. You have to find this beautiful happiness from within. And this is how you're going to attract it on the outside. This is this beautiful transformation you are going through right now. You understanding that you are attracting how you feel on the inside, what you are on the inside. And the Four of Swords is a reminder for you to center yourself. Because the mind will do absolutely everything in its power to keep you from being in the present. And this is where you need to be. Because only in the present you can actually manifest a beautiful relationship. You can't manifest a relationship in the past. You can't manifest it in the future. Past, future doesn't exist. The only time that exists is the present. So you need to center yourself. Whatever you have to do to quiet the mind, to center yourself, to meditate. You know, meditation isn't always about creating silence. It's just about creating an awareness of who you are and who you are not. Having an awareness of your thoughts, having an awareness of how you behave, having an awareness of your environment. That is what being centered means. That is what being present means. Being in the present moment so you can see what is actually going on around you. And this has to do with self-mastery. This is what you have to learn about yourself, to be in the present moment. Because if you're not present, you might even miss that person. You could be in a coffee shop and you could be so in your mind, thinking about the past, thinking about the future, that you're completely missing the person that is standing right in front of you. How will you ever meet somebody when you're constantly in your head, if that makes sense? So be present. You have to be in the present moment, because only in the present moment, when you look up, you can see opportunities and possibilities. You can actually see all of the beautiful people around you. And this is going to help you so much on this beautiful journey of transformation when it comes to your love life. And again, the sun, you need to find happiness from within, and then you're going to find it on the outside. So let's see what other general advice I can give you for the month of July. Beautiful, we have the Lovers. What else? Oh, I already love this. So the Lovers always represents a choice between saying yes to love or running away, based on what you have experienced in the past. And now it is time for you to actually say yes to love, work with somebody to create something beautiful, moving things forwards for you, creating movement in your life. And with the Devil and the Magician, I need you to understand that you have the power to change your life. whatever that is. If you want to change your career, you can manifest a beautiful new career. If you want love, you can manifest a beautiful relationship. You can manifest a beautiful relationship with yourself as well. The Magician is a reminder for you how limitless you are. You can manifest anything you want once you let go of everything that is holding you back. Those mental cages you have been creating in your own mind, you have to let them go. You have to change the way you think in order to change the way you see your life, the way you see yourself, and the way you live your life. Have an awareness of who you really are, and just know how powerful you are. There are endless possibilities, endless opportunities right in front of your nose. You need to grab these opportunities and possibilities when they're being presented to you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Wishing you all a beautiful month of July. It's actually my birth month, so my favorite month of all the months. So I hope you're all having a beautiful July, and I will see you in my next video.